What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and a bizarre article came across my desk last night about influencers. The end. Influencers used to be able to stay out of politics. That era is over, according to trusted news source Buzzfeed News. And I have some thoughts on it. I 100% wholeheartedly disagree with this, obviously. And I'm going to use facts and logic to back up my statement. You absolutely do not have to, quote unquote, get political as a content creator for any reason. In fact, most people watch your content because they want to escape from that sort of thing. The one thing you can't do is ignore that today is the last day you can get your discount on disc plates. Link in the pinned comment below. Support the channel. Get some awesome art for your walls. Today is the last day. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Displate. This month, we're celebrating comics in all the right ways. Displates are high quality prints on metal. You can get them with a matte finish. You can get them with the glossy finish. You can see I've picked out a couple of my favorite comic book themed displates behind there, but they don't just have displates for comics. They have them for nature. They have different cartoons. They have anime. They have movies. They have basically anything you can imagine on a display, which mounts magnetically to your wall so you don't have to drill holes. I myself have accumulated a nice big collection of these, so once a month I swap them in, swap them out. I have seasonal ones I can put up, take down, and Displate loves you all, the Quartering's viewers, and they've given me a special discount. 1 to 2 displates are going to get 33% off. 3 or more displays, you're getting 38% off. I don't think I've had a deal this big before. Your purchases from Displate go directly to support this channel. Plus, you're going to get a great deal on some awesome stuff to put up on your walls. Christmas is coming up, dorm rooms, maybe you're home, you're stuck home, whatever your reason is, I'm sure you can find room for a couple of nice ladies like Harley Quinn up on your wall. So use my link in the pinned comment below. There's only a few days of this sale. It ends very soon on October 2nd. So pick your displays up today. Pick up a couple of them. And I appreciate you all tolerating my ad reads. And if nothing else, you know that you're going to get another break from the displayed ad reads for a couple of weeks at least. So pick yours up today. Support the channel and get some awesome art. Now, BuzzFeed put out this article yesterday, which was hilarious. I'm sorry, BuzzFeed News. Influencers used to be able to stay out of politics. That era is over. Of course, I disagree entirely. And quite honestly, that's because that's not what people want to see. People don't follow me for my complex political takes. People don't follow Asmongold for his complex political takes. They follow Asmongold because he's entertaining and first and foremost. And second, he's a good World of Warcraft player, and they like World of Warcraft. People follow me because they don't want to sift through all the hilarious news for the day, and I'm able to condense various news topics into bite-sized pieces, and it saves them time. I understand my role here. If I upload a video, in fact, this video will probably get fewer views than my other videos today. I know why people watch me. They want to be entertained, and they want some news. This is more of an opinion piece, so it will probably get fewer views than the rest of my videos. And that's okay. Every once in a while, you got to let people know where you stand. BuzzFeed says, given everything that has happened this year in our country, and given that election is the most important of our time, let me tell you something. Every election that comes up is going to be the most election of our time, the most important election of our time. Have some context, people. You know, and this is a very long article that essentially makes the point that influencers must be political, that it's impossible to be apolitical. Now, first of all, it's not impossible to be apolitical. Not at all. Obviously, I think my viewers know where I stand on certain things. They also probably know where I'm voting. But I hope they also know that I don't care where they vote, how they vote. I enjoy them just as much as anybody else. I enjoy my viewers who disagree with my political viewers the exact same I do as those that agree with them. That's why why I put out a video last year talking about how cringe it was when Casey Neistat, vlogger, put up this video shilling for Hillary Clinton. It was one of the cringiest videos I'd ever seen in my life. First of all, who the hell are you, Casey Neistat, to tell your viewers how to vote? You don't know about politics. You don't cover politics. You're just abusing your platform for political propaganda. By the way, for somebody that you had spent time with, had pictures with, and apparently had a fond relationship with. I would never, ever tell my viewers how to vote. It's insanity. If you've been around long enough, you know that, yeah, I want you to vote, but if you go in and write in Harambe, I don't care. I want you to vote because people fought and died for that right. And when I say, and when I say it, it's not like when Hollywood says get out and vote. When Hollywood says get out and vote, they say vote for, what they really mean is to vote for Joe Biden. And this video will probably be the most political I get on this channel. That's what Hollywood means, right? When athletes say get out and vote, they mean go vote for Joe Biden. When influencers are out there telling you to get out and vote, they mean go vote for Joe Biden. And that's why Buzzfeed News wants to pressure influencers into that type of thing. You could say here, for influencers who would rather stay silent to avoid alienating people on either side from the political spectrum, the choice may soon be made for them. Followers are starting to notice which influencers are staying silent, and for many audiences, it's the breaking point. This is absolutely bogus. People don't watch me, people don't watch Asmongold because of our political takes or who we vote for. To get a sense of how many people on Instagram feel, I conducted an extremely unscientific poll on my story. So a political journalist asked their followers about politics. Like, you're joking, right? You wrote this entire thing on a quote-unquote news website. A whopping 75% said they had followed an influencer after realizing they didn't agree with their political views. Doesn't this make my point? It's way better for business that your viewers do not know your political views. Any idiot knows that. Now, if you want to talk about news networks, apparently it's become profitable to draw a line in the sand. CNN whinges about Trump all day. Fox News generally praises him. MSNBC also whinges about Trump all day long. And people that want confirmation bias, meaning they want to watch content that they agree with actively, and we're all guilty of that, they tune into the appropriate network, right? People that want to see good things about Trump tune into Fox. People that want to see bad things about Trump tune into CNN. And neither group of people are actually getting good quality news coverage. Sure, I have my candidate of choice, but I don't care who you vote for. When I say get out and vote, I genuinely mean it. And I mean it from like a constitutional standpoint. You know, the recognizing history. It's the same reason I tell my wife, I'm so hard on my wife about getting out and voting. I've never told her how to vote. She never really wants to go vote. And I said, I'll say for crying out loud, like at least do an absentee ballot. Like people fought and died for your ability to vote. In particular, you as a woman, you need to vote. And I've never told her how to vote. I mean, she knows if she wants to have a place to live. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. 78 said that they don't think an influencer can remain relevant while being completely apolitical or avoiding discussing current events. Well, discussing current events and being apolitical is possible. Now, everyone has their bias, but I think if I went on this like mega rant, I would alienate a bunch of my viewers. The same way I would if I would go on this crazy Joe Biden rant, because people don't tune into my channel to hear about my political opinions. The amount of quote unquote influencers and content creators that are not in the political space is probably 99%, right? Most content creators aren't making videos about politics. Now, my videos do touch on them from time to time, but the idea of, putting out videos in support of or denouncing other certain political opinions or leanings is Well, it's bad for business, first of all, if you just want to be a filthy capitalist. Second of all, it's extremely conceited. Imagine how conceited you have to be to think that your viewers need you to tell them how to vote. I know my viewers are smart. They don't need me to tell them how to think. Many people also messaged me to share their viewpoints. While some said they did not care if influencers remained silent, they were in the minority. Again, you are a news person asking about that. For many, it all comes down to what exactly the role of an influencer is in society. Whether we all love the style recommendation of recipes, but influencers also have, well, influence. And with that comes responsibility. Yeah, and see, the thing is, the mainstream media, which of course Buzzfeed is a part of, when they say that you have a responsibility, what they mean is you have a responsibility to endorse the correct candidate. They don't want people like me out there telling everyone to go vote for Trump. They want everybody who says the same message, who has the same message they do, out there. And you could see even last night when I tweeted this out, Asmongold replied to, another example of trying to speak things into reality rather than speaking about reality. Most people use online entertainment to escape and resent those who try to co-opt a creator's platform to pressure them into a political message. I mean, that's foundationally a message of my channel, where I talk about Hollywood actors and actresses sharing their complex political thoughts when nobody cares. If you need any more evidence, how about this? Look at the NBA ratings. You know, one of the most outspoken sports ball leagues, you know, politically, right? Game 1 of the NBA Finals sees the lowest viewership in recorded ratings history. So no, BuzzFeed, you're not wrong. Or you are wrong. Us creators are here to shut up and dribble, and those that understand that will have a much longer career and a much more thankful viewership, because our responsibility is not to shilling political candidates. It's to our audience and entertaining them. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.